So I'm making a ferment. I'm really taking advantage that Meg was here to cut up all this stuff for me because she has this magic technique for garlic that she does it real quick. So I'll take advantage of that. So I wanted to make a honey, garlic, jalapeno, red peppers. I got some red onions, and I also put a bunch of ginger in it. The only other thing I want to put in it, which I don't have and they don't sell at the market here, is turmeric. Turmeric. So maybe I can put it in later when I find it. I have to go to another bigger store that don't sell it here. So these don't have enough jalapeno in them, so I'm gonna kind of just mix it all. Put some of this in there. That way it gives me room for the jalapeno. That's powerful. So throw some onion, more onion and more jalapeno in these, and then I put everything in there. This isn't an exact science, you know, just kind of, but I think it's really hard to mess it up. To me, this just seems so much nicer to ferment these kind of things in honey than the salt water, because this kind of stuff really lends itself to like salad dressings and meat marinades and stuff, and the salt water one doesn't so much. I think after this I'm gonna be done. Got me a whole gallon of honey ferment, which is a lot.
It was funny, Kevin came in yesterday and I was chopping garlic, and that's what I was doing when he left.
Yeah.
And I was like, I swear I haven't been doing this the whole time. It just feels like it.
Yeah. So, Meg has been here around a week or something.
Week and a half, yeah.
And it's just been heaven. It's just been so much help. You know, Laura leaves a big gap, a big hole, and she really helped fill that because you know, I have someone to feed the animals, and that requires kind of a lot of walking, and that's my weak point. So she's been happily taking care of the chickens and the cats and feeding the dogs, which is, I mean, that's like 90% of what I really need someone for, and she's been there, and it's been just such a gift from the universe. Thank you. I don't know how I'm so blessed, you know. I really don't, but I'll take it. You know, I try and give back too, though. You know, I try and make your experience here as enjoyable and memorable as I can. And you're never gonna forget.
Yeah.
Coming here, you know, like, the week I was there, we got People Magazine and the Israeli filmmakers came up, and, right?
Interviews left and right.
You know, it's like that all the time. It's so crazy. All right, hand me one of those honeys back there.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit more ginger. I'll add whatever I need. Yeah, the only other thing I want to put in here is turmeric. But they don't sell it here. So, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'll label these with the date, and this one I want to try and like wait a year for it to you know, I'll come and reassess it again in a year, or maybe 6 months, and then see. But I made some and started eating them after 2 weeks, and it was fantastic. But I'm told that it takes 6 months to a year for it to be completely. Yeah, but I can imagine how amazing it's gonna be.
How long has this other one been going?
About 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
6 weeks, maybe 2 months. But we used some of it, right?
Oh yeah.
What did we use in it? The mushrooms?
No, what was it?
Wasn't that the shiitake mushroom and rice dish we made?
Was that it?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe. I feel like it was something else, but I don't know.
So, Meg has definitely paid a high price for being here. Between a piece of flesh, losing a piece of flesh, and getting the black eye last night.
It's not quite a black eye, but that was my own fault. We were learning how to do the fire poi.
I didn't hit her.
Luckily it wasn't on fire. I'm just happy about that.
And luckily it wasn't your eye.
Yeah, it was just below my eye because it was dark and I couldn't see it right in the eye. It's alright. I've never been particularly graceful. But I usually can go like a while without slicing my finger off, or...
It's crazy you didn't even do it with a knife.
I know, it was with a broken bowl.
I mean, if it was like, oh, I cut myself with a knife, that's one thing, but it was like...
Sometimes it's worse to cut yourself with something jagged, though. Because it was just ceramic.
You definitely...
I think it started bleeding again yesterday. It wasn't looking as good this morning as it was last night.
You gotta be on that thing. You
don't
want to have it go wrong.
No, yeah. It should be okay. Oops.
Okay, so there is lots of garlic, jalapeno, purple onion, red pepper, ginger. I think that's it, huh? Yeah, so...
You can just splice this with the honey video you had before where I actually cut myself in the middle of that.
Yeah, this is part 2.
So I better watch out. This is what was happening.
Oh, that's right.
I know, I'm gonna run away after this, not try to cook anything. We got lots of leftovers anyway.
Yeah, we have a lot of food, yeah.
I've been cooking.
She made chili last night and cornbread, which is amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah, we still got chili left. Made tacos the night before. Those are all gone though. We got rice.
Yeah. There's a lot of food here right now.
That's good, because I gotta watch hockey tonight.
Tomorrow, hopefully the weather's better. We'll go to Yosemite.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll get some shots of you. I can, everything that's just you, I'll put it on my photo sharing website, and you'll be able to go grab them.
Oh, cool.
Use them however you want.
Cool.
Yeah. I do that for all my volunteers.
Yeah.
I have a gallery just for that, and only it's unlisted, so only them, only who's in it can have access to it.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You're so photogenic. It's so nice taking pictures of you.
I have my moments. So how many times...
There's no angles, you look bad.
Okay. So how many times do you add honey to it? Just till it's full?
It's full, yeah.
Because I noticed the other day you kept adding it.
Well, because it kept going down. There's lots of spaces in between everything for the honey to fill. So this one went down quite a bit. This one's got all that to fill. And then you gotta burp them every day. That's the thing. Or
Will you just let them open?
You gotta just because it creates gas.
Oh.
And
every day for how long?
For sure 10 days.
Oh, okay.
And then it's maybe after up to 2 weeks, and then.
So you just take the lid off for how long?
Just take the lid off.
Just take it and put it back on.
Yeah. And then and you got to turn it too. You got to turn it so that everything's coated.
Yeah.
And then after about 2 weeks, and then maybe you could just forget for a few days, and then like at 3 weeks, open it one more time, and then a month maybe open it one more time.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything's done releasing the gas, and then you just let it do its thing, which is like everything, all the spices, all the flavors mix, and becomes really amazing.
So the honey protects it so it doesn't go bad? It just ferments?
Yeah, no.
Sort of like salt does?
No, yeah, same thing, because bad bacteria cannot live in salt water or honey.
Yeah, because it's antibacterial, honey.
So only good bacteria can live.
Right, like the probiotics.
Yeah, that's stuff that we need, and it's good for us. So as long as everything's covered, nothing bad can happen. Yeah, but these don't. I mean, you can't really cover it where there's no air on this. So that's what you do. You just flip it so that
so you're pushing the air out. Yeah.
And then leave it for that now. Then I'll just add more honey later. So everything in here is lighter than the honey, so the honey will sink to the bottom. And then right away you'll notice it starts to get a lot less viscosity. That's like all the juices from all the everything in here.
Yeah.
Because everything in here's got a lot of water in it. You know, so that all kind of mixes with the honey, and it turns into this really amazing thing. So those will all just soak. And the other thing is, there's the honey comes out of this. These things can't keep the honey out, so it will bleed a little bit of honey. And if you turn it upside down and leave it like that, it'll come out. So you don't want it. You don't want to do that. You just turn it upside down, maybe for 5 minutes at the most, and then turn it back side up and leave it like that. But these things, it comes out so good.
Cool.
Yeah, we've been eating on some of it, and it's like a great base for salad dressing. And I have yet to make a meat marinade with it, but I'm sure I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.